Hello, this is Simon from boneguitar.co.uk, and for today's tutorial I'm covering Pavana by Tarrega. So getting straight into it, it's in the key of E major with 4 sharps, common time 4 beats in a bar, and is marked up as allegretto. So it starts with 4 pickup notes coming in on the 3rd beat. So we play starting at the 7th fret 1st string, and that's giving us a beat, and you play the note and I slide that up then to the 12th fret E. So I'm playing. You then play the 11th fret 1st string D sharp and the 9th fret 1st string C sharp. So that leading is, I'll do that again. You can also play the note at the 12th fret if you wish to. So you could play. Just depends on the preference of the player. And now we're actually into the first full bar. So we back down to the 7th fret 1st string. We're playing the 6th string E open and the 1st string B at the 7th fret. We play those together and we put in an ornament on that. So we're doing a hammer on your 1st string to the 9th fret and then a pull off. So that hammer on, pull off or slur is then, so that lines the 3rd finger up to drop onto the 2nd string 9th fret, which is a G sharp, which we can now play, and then we can play the open 1st string E. So that first full bar starting with the 3rd beat of that bar is a bar at the 7th fret with the 2nd finger on the 3rd string 8th fret D sharp. So we're playing the 6th string and the 3rd string together. We're keeping the hand in that position, and we're now playing a chord which is the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings, which we're all already lined up on. But there is again a little ornament where we hammer the finger down onto the 9th fret 2nd string. I use the little finger. So we're playing 4, 3 and 2 with that little slur or hammer on. So we've got so far bar 2 now is the open 2nd string and 6th string. That's giving us B and E, and you're placing the 1st finger on the 3rd string 1st fret and the 2nd finger on the 2nd fret 4th string, giving us a chord. So that will then give us. Incidentally, the chord in the 1st bar on the 3rd beat we can also play down at the 2nd fret. So we could play then down, so you could also play it like that. Anyhow, back into bar 2. Notice the 2nd finger now on the 4th string slides up to the 6th fret, giving us a G sharp, and you can place the 1st finger now on the 2nd string 5th fret E. So we're now playing those 2 notes. Now this is a tricky sequence in that we hammer the 3rd finger and little finger down onto the 4th and 2nd strings respectively. So that's giving us A and F sharp. So we're playing. Now that can take a bit of practice to get it nice and clear. So we've got the hammer on, slur, then we're playing a half bar chord at the 4th fret. So place the 1st finger down, which is, we're now playing the 3rd string and 1st string together. And we're hammering again the the second finger and the third finger down onto the first string and third string. So it's giving us. So that sequence is now. So bar 2 then is slide that second finger up, and then into bar 3, keep the half bar on, that's 4th fret, and we're playing the 6th, 3rd and 1st strings together, and we have this little arpeggio pattern working up. So what we do now, the way I play it is I put the 3rd finger on the 6th string 7th fret, I play the little finger next to it on the E 5th string 7th fret, the second finger I place on the 6th string, the 6th fret of the 4th string, and then keeping the bar on, you can then play the 3rd string, which gives us B. So that is now giving us, I'll play that again. The last note, the B, some players play that as an open string. So you could also play that little phrase as. Again, either works. It's always up to the preference of the player. Always try and check out other ways of fingering musical phrases. That's how you build up the knowledge of the fingerboard. So now on bar 3 we're on to the last beat of bar 3. So we're down to the 3rd string and 1st string 4th fret, which I use the 3rd finger and little finger on. If you notice in the music, there's a glissando sign or a slide sign. So we're playing the B and G sharp. We slide those fingers up to the 9th fret. So we play. And again, I just let the sound of the fingers do it. You could play it again if you want. I think it sounds quite nice with the slide. So now into bar 4, we're back to our 7th fret bar chord, and we're playing basically what we played earlier. You're playing the 6th string and 1st string together with the ornament on it, and then you're playing the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings. This time just as a straight chord, so we're not adding that ornament to it, so we're just playing. So far we've got notice that second finger just stays on and slides up. Then and now for the next few beats it's a repeat of the opening. So we're back to our opening phrase starting at the 7th fret. Bar at the 7th fret, ornamented chord, down to the 1st fret. So all that is a repeat of the first 6 or 7 beats. So now we're on to the 3rd beat of bar 6. To get this, we're doing a half bar chord at the 2nd fret, or it's actually across 4 strings. So it's getting the E on the 4th string, 2nd fret. We're now playing the 5th string, 4th string and 2nd string together, and then hammering that 3rd finger down onto the D sharp, 4th fret, 2nd string. Place the little finger then on the 5th fret, 2nd string, and the way I play it, I then take that little finger up 2 frets up to the 7th fret to the F sharp. So that's giving us, I just like the sweet sound on that F sharp on the. So you could also play that final note on your 1st string. I don't think it sounds quite as good though as into bar 7. We back down to the first position, and we want the second finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, the first finger on the 3rd string, 1st fret, and we're playing the 2nd string open. So we're playing the 5th, 3rd and 2nd strings. Follow that by playing the open 1st string, onto a half bar at the 4th fret, and we're playing the 3rd and 1st strings together, and we're doing that little hammer on that we did previously. So that's the hammer on from the 4th fret onto the 6th and 5th frets, back to that 4th fret bar chord, and then down to a full bar chord at the 2nd fret with the 3rd finger or the little finger on the 2nd string, 4th fret. So we're playing the 5th, 3rd, 2nd and 1st strings, which is a B7 chord. And then finally into bar 8, we're just dropping the finger down to G sharp on the 3rd string, 1st fret. And we're playing the 6th string, 3rd, 2nd and 1st strings. And then we're actually going then into a complete repeat of this first section. So I'll just run through it again. So we're playing 7th fret, bar, first position, 2nd finger slides up to the 6th fret, sliding up to the 9th fret, bar at the 7th fret, and now we're starting again. So that's the end of the first section. Let's go over and just see what the right hand is doing. So I'm starting on the 1st string with the index finger and playing a rest stroke or arpeggiando. I follow that by playing with the middle finger, index finger, middle finger, which sets the index finger up for the 2nd string, which also then sets the middle finger up for the 1st string open. So that's the chord is then taken with the thumb and index finger, and then thumb, index, middle and 3rd for the 3-note chord, and then I'm using the thumb and the 3rd finger for the first notes of bar 2, and then follow that by index and middle fingers playing the 2-note chord. And into the sequence of 6 coming up, I use the index finger and 3rd on the 2nd string and 4th string. Got the hammer down the slur onto the 3rd and 1st string. So that's now. Follow that by playing the 6th string open and the 3rd and 1st strings. We can carry that on by then thumb, 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 thumb. And then we're sliding up to the 9th fret. Again, I'm using the index finger and 3rd. Bar 7th fret as before. Into the repeat. Oh, that's just as before. So I play the chord, then rest strokes on the single notes. I'm using the 3rd finger on that F sharp on the 2nd string to try and get that sweet sound, reminiscent of Andres Segovia. The chord I'm using is the index finger, middle finger and thumb. First string with the third finger. Again back to I and A. Thumb and three fingers play the chords. And then same again. There is an interesting technique that was taught to me many years ago by my guitar tutor, John Duarte, and he said he'd learned this from Segovia himself, and he called it the Segovia glide stroke. Now, this is what I was told, so don't take this as gospel, but it's what John Duarte told me about, and that's where you play, and then that note that I'm saying is a sweet note. You slide your finger along the string, which gives you a different tone than just playing it. I hope you can tell the difference between the... So that's giving us... Now, I have seen Segovia actually do this in live concerts, so I suppose it is correct that it's a development of Segovia. You can do it with any finger. So you're sliding the finger along and then it's a nice technique. Anyhow, that's bringing us to the end of the first section of Pavana. I hope it helps you to play this beautiful piece by Tarrega. And music and tabs available free from my website, boltonguitar.co.uk. There will be a link below the video. And I hope to see you on the next video, the second section, shortly. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.